Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. One of the greatest blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala upon this ummah and upon humankind in large was the arrival of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The Quran itself speaks about this. لَقَدْ مَنَّ اللَّهُ عَلَى الْمُؤْمِنِينَ إِذْ بَعَثَ فِيهِمْ رَسُولًا مِنْ أَنفُسِهِمْ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala indeed blessed the human beings and the believing men and women by sending the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I would like to show you an experience of one of the youngest companions who spent 10 years with the Prophet ﷺ and how his experience was with the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. And this great companion is Anas ibn Malik radiallahu an. Anas ibn Malik radiallahu an, who was 10 years old when the Prophet ﷺ arrived in Medina. The mother of Anas comes to the Prophet ﷺ and she says, Ya Rasulullah, O Prophet of Allah, the people of Medina have much to offer in goods and gifts, materialistically and monetarily. I have nothing but my young son Anas radiallahu an. I would like you to take him and teach him the beautiful teachings of Islam. This is your student. He will service you and you will teach him the great character and the knowledge of Islam. Anas radiallahu anhu says, خَدَمْتُ رَسُولُ اللَّهِ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَسَلَّمَ. I serviced and I was with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam morning and evening for 10 years, an entire decade. And he says his experience with the greatest human, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, فَمَا لَامَنِي قَطُّ. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam never rebuked me, never criticized me. Can you imagine a young man, a young boy at the age of 10, growing his teenage agehood, teenage life with the Prophet ﷺ? Many experiences could go wrong, but he says, I never once felt the Prophet ﷺ criticize me. And he says also in another narration, he says, مَا مَسِسْتُ دِيبَاجًا وَلَا حَرِيرًا أَلْيَنَ مِنْ كَفِّ رَسُولِ اللَّهِ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَسَلَّمَ. I've never smelt or touched anything softer and more beautiful than the hands of the Prophet ﷺ. وَمَا شَمَمْتُ رَاحِيَةً أَطْيَبَ مِنْ رَاحِةِ رَسُولِ ﷺ. I have never smelt any fragrance more beautiful than the fragrance of Rasul ﷺ. He was the softest in speech. He was the most beautiful to be around. This human Muhammad ﷺ, in the lens of a young man of Medina, whose life was ahead, but to experience the greatest human, changed his life and became an example for the rest of mankind, even as a young man by the name of Anas radiallahu anhu. My friends, I want you to experience that love. I want you to experience that experience of Anas radiallahu anhu. Yes, we don't have the 10 years that he had, the luxury of 10 years that Anas enjoyed with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What we do have is the life of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What Anas has to say about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what Aisha radiallahu anha has to say about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. For this, I invite you, your families, your friends, to the winter Seerah intensive program this December at the Muslim Unity Center, December 25th to December 29th. Immerse yourself together with the teachers and the instructors. We will study the life of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. By studying the life of the Prophet, we will fall in love with the Prophet. Once we fall in love with the greatest human, we will feel and taste the sweetness of faith. And the sweetness of faith cannot be experienced without loving the greatest human, and that is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And to love him, there is a basic requirement of knowledge. And studying the intensive Seerah program this winter, we will fall in love with the Prophet ﷺ, because we're going to know more about the Prophet ﷺ. We will see who he was, what he did as a husband, as a father, as a teacher, as a human being, and as a leader who is a guide for mankind and who is a guide for us and our families to the Day of Judgment. So I invite you again for this winter intensive program where we immerse ourselves in studying the life of the greatest human, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and we re-experience the experience of Anas ibn Malik. He spent 10 years, we'll study 5 days. We ask Allah to give us a fraction of that experience and a portion of that love, which will enable us to receive the greatest intercession from the Prophet ﷺ on the day when we will most need it, on the Day of Judgment. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us entrance into paradise with such people, with the companions of the Prophet, and with the greatest human, the Prophet ﷺ. Again, I invite you, your families, your friends, at the Muslim Unity Center this winter, December 25th to December 29th. What better way to spend your winter than learning the life of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ? Jazakumullah khair. Hope to see you inshallah this winter.